What's going on YouTube? It's your boy John B. Come back to you guys with a brand new haircut tutorial. So today we have a major transformation on our hands here. It's my boy Janelle. He grows his hair out a lot like this and then ends up getting a clean cut. So first, for these kind of hair textures, I like to comb everything out just so everything's in its right place and you don't end up like what you call rat biting anyone and like giving anyone like a random bald spot. So yeah, I comb it out all in its natural position, and then I take a number 6 guard and I run it through the whole top and the sides, just because we're gonna be doing a bald fade today. Alright, so next we're gonna be debulking with a number 2 guard, and I'm gonna go with a number 2 all the way open, and we're gonna go all the way to the top of his head, but we're not gonna go into the top. So just go at a 90-degree angle and we're just gonna debulk. Do it on this side as well. And if you haven't watched my YouTube yet and you're new, hopefully these videos help out a lot. If you don't know, I post weekly. Every weekend I try to drop a full-length tutorial, but every day I am dropping 2 shorts a day. Next, I'm gonna go use my Barber trimmers and I'm gonna be making my first guideline. And this is gonna be like a mid-high skin fade, so I'm making it all even on each side, so I'm doing it adjacent to his eyebrows. If you haven't picked up a Barber trimmer yet, I highly recommend it. These things rip through anything, as you can see in the video. These are my favorite trimmers. These are zero gapped as well, and by zero gap that means the blade is at its closest and its sharpest. Just doing this other side right here. And yeah, man, as you can see, that this thing just rips through everything. So if you haven't tried it out yet, I highly recommend you, because this dude has thick hair, so a normal trimmer would not just mow through it like the Barber is. Next, we're going with my Andes shaver, and we're just gonna go clean up all the bottom all the way until the line. So I'm not gonna go all the way up. I'm gonna leave a little stubble just because it'll help that transition into the fade. This part is very crucial. Do not go past your trimmer guideline. Next, we're gonna go with my Andes Master, lever open, and if you haven't watched my videos, this is my favorite clipper. And yeah, we're just gonna be doing a open guard and try to keep it even. This is about 1 inch high. Next, we're gonna close it and slowly tap at that line. So for my masters, they aren't zero gap all the way, but they are kind of close, but there is a lot of room. Just because I don't like it being zero gap, I like to leave a little leeway just for me, if I feel like it helps out a little bit. So as you can see here, I am struggling to get that line out a little bit just because the clippers are zero gap, but don't worry. If this happens, that means you're just gonna have a lot of touch-up work that you'll see here. I'm gonna pull out my Rebel and I'm gonna practice getting that line out. So we're gonna start with lever close and pretty much just flick out and play with the lever open, close, midway. And my Rebels are zero gap, so this one should help out a lot. And if that doesn't work, then you just grab your trimmers that you set that first guideline with and you tap at the bottom. Don't go too high because you're gonna make another guideline and you do not want that to happen. So as you can see, this guideline is disappearing. Just like I said, it was a little trouble, but that's just how it is. Not everyone's head is gonna be easy. So here's another technique, tapping down with the shaver. That should help a lot to just refine everything and get that bald line clean. Next, we're going with the number 1 guard all the way open, and we're gonna go about another 1 inch high. And yeah, man, if you guys haven't gotten a master, this is the master to get. This is the copper version. It is expensive. It's about $400, but I'm telling you, these masters hit like they do not get loud like the gold or the silver cordless masters. These are amazing. Next, I'm gonna clip over comb, and we're just gonna get all the hairs that's sticking out, and this is slowly gonna start blending into the top as well. Next, we're gonna go with a number 1. And we're gonna start with the lever all the way open, like I said, and then we're gonna start blending down. So you see how I put the lever all the way up, which means closed, and we're gonna go right underneath that. As you can see from my stroke here, I do have a light hand, and I try to repeat myself in every video to practice having a lighter hand. It helps a lot. Next, we're gonna go with the 0.5 guard, and start with the lever closed and slowly open it the higher you go, and that should blend nicely. As you can see here, it slowly is. You can slowly see that main guideline fading away. But yeah, man, like I said, if you guys haven't yet, please like the video, and don't forget to subscribe. It helps my algorithm, keeps me going to keep pushing harder. And I hope these tutorials are helping a lot, because I'm enjoying making it. It is a lot more work pulling out the camera and everything, but yeah, it's worth it. I like seeing my subscriber count go up and seeing people comment and stuff. It's dope just to spread my work and help even just beginner barbers start off. See, I'm taking out that last guideline right there with the half guard. Use your corners, and if you haven't yet, like, try to practice using your corners a lot, especially with these purple magnetic guards, because these are really hard to find. Now I'm going to touch it with my no guard open, and this is what's going to happen when you start getting more and more into the game. You're going to start trying new techniques and knowing what clippers fit you best, and as of right now, my masters have been hitting. So like I said, it does change throughout the years. I like to try new things, new clippers, but for me, I'm in that master phase right now. I really love my masters, as you can see in this video, and most of my shorts, all I use are masters. But I'm not gonna talk too much on this side, just because it's the same thing I'm gonna be doing. But just pay attention to my stroke and how I get those lines out. And yeah, I'll see you guys when I start lining them up. Alright, so to start off this lineup, I start by combing all the hair down, and I start from the middle and I work my way to the sides. A lot of people ask me how I get my lineup pretty crispy. Honestly, I just have really good liners that hit, and I do take some time to really make sure they're straight. And yeah, man, I don't know what to tell you guys. I think the secret is all in the liners and having a light touch. Like, my liners are really sharp, so I have to be light-handed, and just take your time. You see how I'm combing the hair and taking out the little stragglers? Like, this isn't just like a one-time lineup and that's it. Like, I go over it multiple times, and you are gonna see by his lineup the hair gets a little darker, but do not worry. I will debulk that a little bit, and it will look much more cleaner. But my client right here, though, he actually just does have a naturally nice dark lineup, so that's why he's pretty good to record a haircut with. So as you can see, I'm just tapping lightly. You can tell that I'm not pressing so hard. So here, this is where I'm going to be debulking, and you're going to see it blend a lot nicer. There you go. See, so also when you line up, you'll see that fade pop a lot more. These are my other trimmers that I have this custom blade on. It's already sharpened. I'm just gonna fast forward through this side, and yeah, man, if you guys like the video, I really appreciate it, because I really do put some time and effort into these videos and these thumbnails. Just gonna keep combing the hair down multiple times. Sorry if my arm is in the way, but it really is hard to record with a camera. But yeah, so we got new chairs at the shop. We can lean the client's back now. One point when straight razoring, it is good to pull the hair, to pull the skin. Helps with leverage when you're razoring, and try to keep the blade flat as much as possible. As you can see here, I'm using my thumb. Sorry I didn't really record that side. I was kind of in a rush already, but you will see me clean up this side. So it's all in the stretch, but do not overstretch it, because you don't want to irritate his skin. Make sure you get all his forehead, get all those little stragglers. Yeah, man, and that's pretty much the end of the haircut. Stay tuned for the final product. So if you haven't yet, don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe. I really appreciate everything you guys are doing. I love seeing my numbers go up. And also comment down below what you guys want to see next. Hopefully I can get that out for you guys. So thank you all for everything. It's the final product. It's your boy John B, and I'm out.